Howdy folks, Jambareeqi here, and welcome to Jambareeqi Request, the show where you decide what I review. For this episode, you voted for Rango, as nominated by Vicky Labour. Rango is an animated western comedy. It follows a pet chameleon who ends up falling out of his cage while his owners are driving. He enters the western town of Dirt, who are undergoing a water problem. The chameleon decides to uplift their spirits by going by the name of Rango and pretending that he's a legendary gunslinger with an experienced history. Can Rango keep his act up, and will he be able to solve the mystery of the town's water shortage? This is one strange movie. While I have seen much weirder films, I can't deny how odd the creative decisions behind this movie are. From the idea of a little animal town stuck in period America while the world around it progresses, to the hyper-realistic anthropomorphic characters. However, the question is, does the film take its strange concepts far and embrace them? Well, for the most part, not really. A majority of this film is pretty much a homage to the staples of classic westerns. The filmmakers clearly had an affection for classic westerns, which is illustrated in every frame of the movie. The cinematic visuals, the lone gunslinger trope, and the standoffs in the streets, it's all there. I think that's the problem with the film though. It all feels too familiar. It's so dedicated to writing a love letter to John Wayne and Clint Eastwood movies that it ends up losing a sense of originality. The film isn't just laced with classic western cliches, it's also full of modern film cliches too, like the liar's reveal and the power-hungry authority figure. Also, most of the film does feel like a rehash of Pixar's A Bug's Life. The idea of an actor serving as a hero for a town in trouble definitely screams A Bug's Life, and that film also had a liar's reveal. Plus, there is a scene where characters try to trick a villain into thinking that a bird is attacking the town, just like in A Bug's Life. I wouldn't say Rango is a direct clone of A Bug's Life. Heck, A Bug's Life is actually a loose remake of The Seven Samurai, which I'm yet to see, but I can't deny that I felt a little frustrated at the similarities between Rango and A Bug's Life. It added to the sense of unoriginal familiarity. It doesn't help that the movie has a few weaknesses in the storytelling department too. Firstly, there's not much tension behind Rango's act because the townsfolk are pretty gullible, and even when Rango does something questionable, it usually gets blown off and forgotten about. Secondly, the main villain is super obvious. We know from the beginning that the mayor is up to no good because of the clear as day evidence and his seedy personality. So there's not much mystery behind what's going on. We know right away who is behind the water problem.
Water, Mr. Rango. Water. Without it, there's nothing but dust and decay. But with water, there's life. Look at them. So desperate to live, they'll follow it anywhere.
Although, despite all the cliches, lack of originality and storytelling faults, I still enjoyed this movie. There's something very charming and appealing about it. Rango makes for a charismatic anti-hero.
Yeah. Alright now, listen up. Things are gonna be different around here now that Rango's in town. Got some new rules. I want my shoes shined every morning, my coffee hot, Danish on the side. Whatever you do, don't look me in the eye. Stay out of my peripheral vision.
The action sequences are lively and exciting. And visually, the film is breathtaking to look at. You see, the animation was produced by Industrial Light and Magic, the effects company behind such iconic cinematic feats as the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park and the T-1000 in Terminator 2, both of which still hold up to this day. Their experience in computer effects translates really well to animated film. You can see so much detail and personality in every character, prop, and environment. This company really knows how to create visual illusions. The film is also very funny from time to time. It has a quirky, dry sense of humour that's certainly my cup of tea. I laugh frequently at the one-liners and clever dialogue. There's plenty of comedic content on offer.
Whoa! Are you sure you're fit for duty there, soldier? Well, you got a little something in your eye there.
Well, that there's conjunctivitis, sir. It's hereditary.
In addition, while the film does have the liar's reveal cliche, at least it tries to do something with it and doesn't spend too much time on character sulking. It takes Rango on a weird spiritual trip where he meets Clint Eastwood and gets advice on his identity crisis. That's quite a strange and unique idea that also serves as a nod to the film's inspiration. Overall, I think Rango is just okay. It's nothing original or remarkable, but it's certainly charming and likeable. So what am I going to review in the next episode of Jambareeqi Requests? Well, that's entirely up to you guys. I have no say, I don't decide. If you're new to this series, then I highly recommend that you watch the guide in the description box below to find out how the nominating process works for Jambareeqi Requests. And take into account that the next episode of Jambareeqi Requests will be in December, so make sure that your nominations are festive. Cheerio, folks.